Okay, I tell you what, just everyone out there, just in case you might not sleep at that late time. And what I should say, these days actually it's been kind of great in all the ways. And I put my headphones on my what left shoulder just to be. This scene of mine is very weird, I know, and that's why I put my headphones on my left shoulder in order to set the scene for you in a slightly just unfamiliar way, and in order to differ, I like to differ, and in all ways, why not to put my headphones not on my head but on my shoulder? That's a big thing. That's a big thing for me. And just in details, this day was actually pretty good in all the ways, and I'm telling you this really been kind of something outstanding and noticeable for me, especially in terms of my communication with the foreigners, especially with the Native Americans, and that's been kind of our mutual process of self-development, whatever you would call it. And what I mean by that is that we actually shared with our learning things, and I spoke some English, and they, especially him, he spoke some his Russian thing as he learning these days. And by naming he, I mean Gerald, and he was great at that. And he actually read a thing he had written down previously. I mean the shortage, the not the shortage, excuse me, but the excerpt of some maybe book, maybe. And when I asked him whether it was you who invented and figured out all this text, he replied kind of that was me, and I wrote it down in Russian. I'd written it down in Russian, excuse me, and wow, today he read all the stuff in very fluent and very flawless Russian, I should say. And I just don't know. Maybe I began to look at him in a slightly other way. I mean, in a good way, and I saw him as a person who's doing these days very good Russian, I should say, and taking into account that he's been learning for how long, maybe, I don't know, he said it's been like 14 months, not more than that, and taking that into account, that's a pretty good job, and in all the ways, and I wish someday I would be so free and so, I should say, free and not constrained by something. I mean, nothing held him back in terms of his speaking skills in Russian, and it wasn't like impromptu thing completely, but he read this stuff, and he even put the emphasis within the sentences on the right places, you know what I'm saying, and like we do in our native language, and he didn't do any like crucial mistakes. There were slightest I don't know, slightest flaws maybe in some points, but they were not crucial at all. Just it's not significant. It goes like it'll be disappearing into nothing with practice. You know what I'm saying? And whoa, guys, it's really been coolest experience of mine, because how many we were? Let's count, like, I don't know, maybe 5 or 4 guys there, and we were doing our like English thing with a special kind of, I should say, excitement or even inspiration, and that was me who was doing the ramblings all the way, and no one was surprised with that. And I told the point of mine that went like, you should be doing your own, like, whether it would be ramblings, whether it would be something useful things to say, but you should be doing that stuff in order to become fluent at your, let's say, like, second language as it goes. I mean, related to my English, you know what I'm saying? And like, I don't know, maybe we're slightly, I wouldn't say that we overdone our like stuff for today. We just were fitting our like empty places in our souls and our minds, we were filling them with the right things, you know what I'm saying? And especially as for me, I came out like completely contented about what happened to me, especially in my eyes. Again, taking into account my own approach of learning English, I should say that I was like overwhelmed in a good way, and everything fell in place as I told you previously, and I felt kind of I flight in all the ways, you know what I'm saying? And I spoke not a lot, not too short. I told kind of story of mine and related to my approach that I take as for my learning process, as for my English, and I actually told what I wanted, and that's probably my personal opinion, but still it's mine, and it's not like. Anyways, you get the point what I'm trying to tell you right now, and if you are in the picture of the same learning process, you might relate to what I'm saying right now, right? And it's been great, and we are gonna meet in the short while and proceed with our learning and mutual enlightening process, I should say. And why not? We are all humans, and we need learning process to be in our minds, and in order to explore your mind, not only your mind but other people's minds, and just explore some a little bit more English or whatever that language happens to be. And you see, I'm tending here to do ramblings. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up and not to you too much for today, and that's it for tonight. It's been a pleasure to see you, to hear you, to feel you, you know what I'm saying. And just take care, and see you all soon in a little while. See you guys, bye.